Let me ask you a question.
What's good?
Can we have the intro?
I can hear you,
We
bro.
always
We
try
can
to
always hear you very
We
well.
can always
I
hear
always
you,
try to remember
Coco.
all the names
Diva
that you say. Can
Coco.
you say all the names that
Say
you
it now.
say?
Say it now.
Say it now. Say it loud. Say it proud.
There's the Prince of the Gedwa, aka the Duke of Kiambu,
Amen.
aka Man a Bad Man, Stamina Man, Rasta Man,
Amen.
Undercover Champion
Praise
Lover,
the Lord.
aka Low,
Praise
Man,
the
take
Lord.
time and attention,
Hey.
aka Machozi and Mapenzi,
Amen.
aka Asina Kundugone Chao,
Yo, yo, yo,
Asina
yo, yo,
Ku.
yo, yo.
What's your time?
Yo,
What's
man,
your
that's
time?
how I
You
start
don't
my
even
show on
have that
radio. You know, I
many
need to
names.
let my people know when I'm ready
Let
and
'em
good
know.
to go.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Back again.
We're good. Woo.
Coco,
Yeah.
good to have you back.
We
But
love
now I
having
feel like
you.
my introduction is just.
I know. It's a
Nah.
little hard.
But
Let me tell you why I came today because last
Yeah.
time I felt Akina, I felt like you needed me back. So I'm back.
Can we talk about that?
Why
We don't
would?
need
It
to
was
talk
really my
about
favorite
that.
moment. It was
No,
my
you-
favorite moment when he was like,
No.
I think you just need a hug.
No, I was like, no hugs for anybody.
How was your
no
week?
hugs.
You good?
It was great. And by the way, I went out on Friday, and
I can
people,
tell because you're wearing red lipstick.
Did you meet a man?
No,
Okay, he
on
doesn't-
Friday. No, this is unrelated to whatever's happening now. But on Friday, there were lots of people who came up to me. People love the show. So if you're watching
The
right
show.
now,
Nice
Thank
man. Big
you
up to what's
guys.
good
man.
I
live.
love
Talk.
you too.
Killing it.
whole of Western
Talk
loves
to
us.
us,
They love
especially
us.
in this segment.
I want
We
us to have
really
an
wanna hear
argument
what you
right
got.
now.
Let's have an
Now before,
argument.
now
Yeah, man,
before
let's
you have an
argument.
argument, you need to watch the video clip that's coming up. It's
Alright.
from the Maury show. It's hella funny
Oh,
and
I
it's
can't wait.
related
I
to
grew up on
the
this.
topic.
I
Okay,
can't
Let's
wait.
go.
let's go.
Robert, you are not.
Oh my God.
Did he just get up and down?
Yeah, I just got
Is that
up
the
and danced.
smurder?
She's dancing too.
But wait for the next one.
Oh, she's not dancing. She's not even dancing a little.
When it comes to 4-year-old Amari, Robert,
He doesn't look too happy.
not.
Look
Oh.
at what he
Is he gonna
does.
dance
Look at what he
again?
does. He
Oh,
goes to the.
okay.
Whoa.
No, but this
Is he gonna crowd surf? He's gonna crowd surf.
So many feelings. So many.
It's a happy dude.
I know that.
Did he find out that he's not the dad?
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
not happy. Where was he there in the first place?
6 babies. What?
That's why he had to do the cartwheel.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, because he was screwed for life, man. If all those kids were his, he was
Done.
That was it.
Quisha.
He's
This
like,
says
he's like,
every
"Come
time
on,
about
the
Rams."
cartwheel?
It's crazy. It was crazy. But
6
the
kids.
question I have today is
Okay.
puppies or kids?
Is this because of?
Yes,
You know what?
basically.
I just want.
Wait, have you read
I want to
his
let
article?
people know.
Yes.
I wrote an article. You can check it out. what'sgoodlife.tv, and I spoke about Coco. The reason why having dogs is better than having kids, and I think a lot of people agree with me.
No, I would actually take it a step further. I think it's better right now, especially with the youth right now. Get a flower, get a plant, a tree, like a sun. I'm serious. Get a
Like even
sunflower.
one that's
If
cut
you
that
if
lasts
it's
like
still
3 days.
alive in a year,
Hmm.
then maybe you can get a pet. After
That's
that,
so
you can
true.
get a yeah. it's a
That is so
relationship.
true.
Okay.
Like, can you
Pacing
have a
it?
fish? Because
serious.
most people
Yeah,
try to just have
yeah.
babies before, and their fish just be dead.
Because
mean,
making
for real.
babies is not easy, and the youth today, because I do a lot of work with the youth. The
Yeah.
youth are screwed, man. We all know right now.
No,
the
it's
youth.
for real.
They need some
Well,
serious help.
making
It's
babies.
true,
I
man.
think making babies is easy,
Yeah.
but
It is.
taking care of babies is not.
But what about
So,
no
so what you're
babies?
saying is train
Oh my God,
with a
what?
puppy first.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
a flower.
Yeah, flower
Or a flower.
or fish.
Or a fish.
Or a fish.
Can I ask you why you brought this topic up?
I brought this topic up because people never mention the no kids element, and our
You feel like you
generation
have
today.
to have a child.
No.
No.
I feel like most of us. No,
She's
no,
gonna cartwheel right now.
No, like no, like, no. I'll generalize, but I feel most people don't see the need or the importance of having children a lot these days, especially young people, and maybe till later in life, maybe till their late 30s or mid 30s. They
You
don't
know,
see it as a priority.
I feel like the generation before us, man, they were having babies by like early 20s.
So many. And
But
so
our
many.
generation is gonna probably like early 30s. Or
If-
mid
if
30s.
at all,
Yeah,
if at
or
all.
if
If
at
at
all,
all.
because we're screwed.
Yeah, do you think that's
Screwed
because
in what
we've
sense?
been raised by the experience of the past generation? You know, the baby boomer generation, they were just like boom with
Booming.
the babies, booming with the babies, and now there's so many babies and not that much food or people taking care of them. So
About-
True,
about
it's
7
true
billion
in
of
every
us
sense.
babies.
It's all about Team Mafisi right now, you know. You just hook up, do what you need to do, and I'm serious, and just move on.
Hey, yeah.
You know, Hyenaville. That's how it's going
Cartwheels.
down.
Hyenaville. That's a new one right there.
Hyenaville, yes.
but
I
that's
think-
sad.
Yeah.
It is
Actually,
sad, but
I
it's
actually agree.
true.
That's a
It is
reality.
true.
Just actually go to Weston's.
I
You
wanna
out
hear
on
why you
Friday,
think it's sad.
and that's what happened.
It's crazy.
I think it's sad because you know, I guess there must be a way to create a balance. Even me as a person, I don't know why I keep saying I don't want to have children, even if I might not be the most perfect person in the world, but already in my head, I have this idea that I'm not good enough because I don't fit in the stereotypes of what most women are raised to be, mother-like or
What does that look
whatever.
like?
I don't know.
What is a mother
think
supposed to
Two
be?
eyes,
Do
two
they
ears.
knit?
2 eyes, 2 ears.
Well, I don't
and,
know. Like for me personally, me, I'm a Rasta. You know, man, I'm a bad man, and I'm at that age now where I'm
His
about
girlfriend's here,
ready
by the way.
to start. I need to have a young lion.
How
you
many
know?
flowers have
My
you taken
queen is-
care
how
of?
many flowers?
How many flowers?
True. This Rasta.
Ask the
a lot
elder.
of-
Do you take care
Production
of
jokes,
flowers or
people.
babies?
Inside jokes. Inside jokes.
What's the question?
We want to know how many flowers you taking
many-
care
yeah,
of,
how many
because
flowers?
Coco wants
Yeah.
to. Well, he's ready.
I have 4 puppies, man.
You have
They're like
four?
3-year-old
Wow.
puppies and a 12-year-old mom. Yeah, so that's like four dogs, right? I call them
Yeah.
puppies anyway. But
After your
Yeah.
puppies, do you feel like children will be on the list?
List?
for sure, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's always nice to have like little copies of you, you know? I want like
Whoa.
little
Yeah,
Zalalas
you
running
know
around.
exactly.
Wait.
Cubs, you need
I want
cubs.
little DJs.
Cubs.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, but this is interesting to me because I actually think I like when you say the youth are screwed. I've worked with the youth a lot, and I think a lot of the youth actually feel screwed
You are
because
youth,
they
though.
feel I am youth,
This is
but,
true.
but
This is
I
true.
also work with even the youthers.
Yeah,
the
the
youthers.
youthers.
I have
Yeah,
a younger
that's
sister,
good,
I have a
good.
younger brother, and I work with a lot of younger kids. And a lot of them say that the reason why they feel frustrated in their life is because their parents had them because their parents wanted to have copies of them, and they're nothing like their parents.
Nothing.
That's actually why I would
That's-
say
that is
sometimes you
true,
don't
though.
need
That
to
is
have
true, though,
children
yeah.
if you just want carbon copies. It's like you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I could get some kid that's like, I want to be a Nazi, and I'd be like, whoa,
Whoa.
What am I
Slow
gonna-
down.
Whoa,
There's
what are you
always-
trying to do?
You
There's
know,
We're
always
trying
saying
to do
that
that.
your child is going to be 10 times worse than you.
or
you know?
better.
And
Huh.
you think better? No. I don't
He's like, no one's better than me.
Could be better.
Uh,
It depends on what. It depends on what.
Diva
you know?
much? Like,
Okay, but
It's
question,
really not
question,
happening.
question. What if you and your lioness, who she comes, she's beautiful, you
queen.
love
You
her.
You
she's
have
queen, she's
amazing
beautiful,
hair.
she's always
I
very
love
fashionable.
it.
Okay,
Work
but
it.
what if? I'm just saying hypothetically, you got to a point where you were like still like, no, just Rasta, like no kids, relax and float. And then what if she's like, whoa, I want a baby now.
We need a meme for
We need
relax
a baby
and float.
now. What are you
I'm
gonna
sorry.
do? Like, I want a flower first, and
I'm
she's
gonna
like,
have
no.
to. You know, as a Rasta, my seed needs to be planted.
Let him know, Coco.
Okay.
Preach.
Yeah,
What
preach.
seed
She
though?
needs, she's my line. She needs to have my cubs. Like, we need to have a nice family. Plus, I think also the dynamics of my family. I'm the only boy in my family, so there's always that pressure as well.
Carry on that
That, you know,
legacy.
yeah, you
Yeah,
know, carry
yeah.
on my father's name. Blah blah blah.
Pass
Do
the
you
baton.
feel part of that is part of your like sadness about not having kids? Is that like you need to like rep your family blood?
I know. I guess it's weird in that sense, and what we've made family to become, it's becoming way too complicated than it should be. It's just this group
How
of
so?
people. Like the titles, like I mean, what husbands are supposed to do, wives are supposed to do, how children are
roles.
supposed
Let
to
me
act.
ask
The
you
roles
guys a
keep
quick
changing
question.
and
Yes,
We're
changing.
gonna go around. Like, how many babies would you like to have?
Whoa. I'm like into flowers and fish and puppies right now.
Flowers.
You can
Akili.
ask me later.
How many totals do you want?
Zero.
It's a lie. All right.
Zero.
7
Teo,
shows.
don't
7.
let me down.
Bruh. 7 kids.
7
that's such
kids.
a
Straight up.
Use someone else's
I'm ready.
vagina.
I'm
You
ready.
and your
Like
wife,
no
like,
vagina's gonna take that anymore.
ready.
In the
Your wife
21st
gonna do?
century, no vagina's
ready.
gonna take 7
You
children.
guys know what that
no
means.
vagina in
That's
the world
how
can
it
take
is.
7
You know
children.
what that means. You
Hell,
know what that
you're
means.
pushing it.
You know what that
and I
means.
really
What
think
does
you
that
need to
mean?
slow down.
Akili and Zalalem and everybody. You know what that means?
No.
What?
What?
That means I'm going to be paid. You guys know this. Come
That
on
means
now.
you're gonna come home from
Do
studio.
you know
Your
what
wife
birth
is gonna be
feels
like,
like?
"Hey, Teo."
Have you ever watched the videos? Have you ever seen? Why would you? 7.
I have not.
Would you put that woman you love so
I'm gonna
much
be
through
the dude.
that?
I'm gonna be the dude on the wing with the camera, just
No,
going
man,
like,
I can't. Like,
No,
no,
that's too much.
shit,
That's too
no.
much.
Almost
God,
there.
No, pain.
Oh
throw you
my
after
goodness.
this.
What about you?
Allowing
How
that.
many children?
How many children would you like?
I think 3 children would be.
Okay, so reasonable.
7.
Three is a good number.
I always
is a
wonder
good
how do
number.
you pick your numbers? 7, 3. Why? Just because you like the
I'm
numbers?
biased. I'm biased to 7.
You
so
just
I
like that
I said
number.
I'll just roll with it.
Trinity.
I'll just roll
Okay,
with
so
it.
it's a number thing, not like I'm bringing a human being onto the
This is
planet
so
Earth that's gonna
funny.
like
But you know, if
shit
you're
all
Rasta,
over everything thing.
You're a Rasta and you have
Okay.
fire. In the first girl, you're gonna have like triplets.
Whoa.
Straight up.
That's like a heads up to my queen.
Oh, damn. They better be triplets. Oh, I don't know.
If you
Yeah.
disappear
have
from like the
very
face of the
good
planet,
hair.
now we know what
Yeah,
happened to
if
you.
those 3
But
are
you know-
triplets, man, that's you
It's
know.
true. But you know what? Most of the times,
that's
whenever
surprise.
people want kids, right? It's like because I have material wealth and I feel so bad leaving it behind here, I'd feel better that if I could leave it to somebody. I swear to God, that's what it
My,
is.
my
That's
children
cool.
will work
Like,
their
what
butts
different
off.
would it
I ain't
be?
giving
Like,
them none.
What
No
different would it be if you had
inheritance.
like an adopted kid
Yeah,
and you left
true.
your wealth to
Good
your adopted
question.
kid, right?
you see, when you come from an African family like mine, completely, which you are as well. What I mean is Western, like Luya. I have to just rep them. They want to know who is this kid, where is he from,
Shout out
how
to
come you've never
Western.
seen him before,
Wow.
why should we let him come here and take this farm?
That is true. I
That's the
guess.
truth. So that's the only problem with an adopted kid. They're like, yo, there's
Okay,
this.
but what? But we all
you
have
know.
these individual opinions. But like you end up with someone that you're like, this is my person. This person needs to have my seed. What happens if you fall in love? You're like, this is my soulmate. This is my person. And they're like, I don't want kids, but you want kids. Is that a deal breaker?
Shout out to
What
my
happens?
future boyfriend.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
just gonna put it out there. For me,
Yeah.
I definitely want kids.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
3 of them.
3, 4, whatever job blesses me with, I'll be grateful.
Okay.
Yeah, man. What about you? Let's go around. What
Yeah,
about
what
you?
would you like?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
I know.
I mean,
it is
you know,
beautiful.
there's a chill.
What would you do if the woman that you fell in love with, that you felt like was your like soulmate, didn't want to have?
How's
I
hell?
would convince her.
That's
Play that back? Like I feel like
Wow.
Kevin, Big Papa Kevin
No
needs
blow
to do a video where
Nile.
that just
Level
goes in reverse again.
10,000.
House hell.
That's
Wow.
crazy. I think
Okay.
I think we should ask the question to these viewers
Please.
over here.
Exactly.
Please.
People don't agree with my number 7, but you know how it is over here out in Kenya. So you guys let us know how many kids you like and why. Why do you want those
Why?
babies?
How many?
Or no children. Why you
That's
don't
right.
want children? Whatever you want.
That's deep.
That's right. So it's a wrap up for Love and Lust. Coco, I'm telling you, there's already
Yes.
7 billion of us in the world. You can add 7 more from me. So you guys want to wrap
No.
up? Want to wrap up
Hopefully
this
you'll
Love
be
and
here
Lust
again
one?
next week, man. It's
You're
never
fine.
the
Better be
same
here.
without
I will
you.
be
Better
here.
be here.
I will be
Okay.
here.
All right.
Have a
Tune
good
in. Don't
discussion.
miss that.
Mhm.